Astronauts aboard the Artemis 2 are almost home. The crew will begin their descent into Earth's atmosphere in just a few minutes. After 10 days in space and a long list of historic firsts, the first black person and the first woman to make such a trip, the farthest human space travel in history, and the first view the far side of the moon. It is an amazing, amazing effort. And just speaks to not just what we can do, but the possibilities of everybody doing it. You know, this is now sort of the world is watching this, I think.
There are so few moments left in our country that bring us together. Mm-hmm. This year, even the Olympics got politicized to a certain degree. And when you see this mission that's been inspiring people of all ages, races, religions, and creeds, where it has brought together the collective spirit of the country, that we can dream big dreams, that we can do important things. We need it. Yeah. We need it desperately, especially at this moment. Yeah. And I just hope and pray that our president does not ruin this moment, because this is one where congratulate these astronauts on an extraordinary feat. Congratulate NASA on all they've been able to do, and celebrate the ingenuity of America.
Yeah, it's been interesting, the president's lackluster response to this operation, to this mission, and even in the conversation that he had with the astronauts, some of the topics he brought up were very odd, talking about budget cuts to NASA that he almost made in his first administration.
It's just...
This name-dropping Wayne Gretzky, but enough about the president. We got to talk about the heat shield. I'm a superstitious person.
You're invested.
So I'm not going to go into the statistics, but I feel like for all of the anxious viewers out there, because I will play, I am owning my role as the nervous mom at the table right now. I'm anxious about the splashdown. Michael, can you provide us with some comfort?
Look, this is something that we've done before. And folks need to keep in mind, the first time they did it, they didn't know it was going to work. The first time they sent those rockets up with human beings on board and they had to come back, this is the hardest part of this, is getting them back home a lot of times. And so the fact that we're at this point, in fact, we've just reached the 6-minute blackout period at this moment, which is due to high speed of the vessel coming in, which compresses the air around, and the capsule generating plasma and superheated ionized gas. There's a lot of physics and a lot of science going on that very, very smart people, Jackie, have done the calculations and the math around. And the fact that these astronauts put themselves in that capsule speaks to their confidence in this mission. And the fact that NASA is going forward with these missions speaks to our ability now to take it next level, I think.
And kudos to our production team for briefing us on all this stuff. And one of the things that we heard earlier was that they are going so fast at this moment that it'd be the equivalent of flying from New York to London in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is just, think about that for a second next time you're on that 9-hour flight, 8.5 hour, 9-hour flight.
We're going to do this in 15 minutes.